I saw a quote by Johnny Depp recently, and he said that, let me get this right, he said, people don't cry because they're weak. They cry because they've been strong for too long. And at first, I didn't really get it. Probably because it was staring me right in the face and he was referring to me. Because I never cried when I was younger. I never cried when I didn't have friends. Growing up, I never cried when I got bullied. I never cried when I went through violent situations. I never cried. Why? Because I was tough. Because I was strong. Because I didn't need to cry. Because that sentence, "I've got this," was basically my motto. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You've got this. Truth? The tears have to come out at some point. So many of us don't take time to grieve the things that happen in our lives. And there's grief happening all over the place. The job promotion you didn't get, the date that didn't work out, the breakup that you're going through, the people in our lives. There are so many things that go wrong in our lives, but we're expected to show up. You have to show up at your job no matter what. You have to put on a brave face. You've got to smile. You've got to be strong. You've got to stay in the zone all the time. And when you get home, you've got this do-it-yourself world with all these apps and all these programs, and we book our own flights and we pay our own bills, we do our own taxes, we do everything on our own. We have to clean, we have to prep, we've got that pile of books sitting next to our bed, I call it the guilt pile, that has energy on it from things that you want to be doing, things that you'd like to be doing or you should be doing. And we've got this life full of stuff that just detracts from sitting with ourselves. When was the last time you actually sat down and did absolutely nothing? Seriously, when was the last time you did absolutely nothing? I mean, nothing, not doing laundry while you hang out, not watching TV. When was the last time you just went home and laid on your bed and stared at the ceiling? Most people haven't done this since they were teenagers. And most people, when they do it, they feel guilty because they sit there shoulding themselves saying, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you should be reading a book, you should be calling these people, you should be returning these emails. Should. It's like a 4-letter word. It should be spelled S-H-U-D instead of S-H-O-U-L-D. But I bring this up because this time that was spent when you were a teenager, when you were a little kid, it helped you. When you were a child and something bad happened to you, what did you do? You took that moment and you went upstairs, you laid on your bed and you stared at the ceiling. Maybe it was a swing set and you stared at the clouds in the sky. Maybe you looked in the mirror until your face went all blurry and funny. But you sat there, and as you sat there staring at the ceiling, metaphorically, you stared at it. And as you sat there, you sat in your emotions. You sat in your feelings, in your thoughts, and you didn't censor what came up. You didn't censor what you felt. You didn't should yourself for laundry or anything else. You were in a healthy way, in the healthy sense of ego, in the healthy sense of narcissism, you were with yourself in such a way that you listened to what yourself was asking for. You listen to your thoughts, you listen to your emotions, and in doing so, and sitting with those emotions, and sitting with those thoughts, and acknowledging them, you process them. And maybe the problem or the painful thing that brought you there didn't go away. Maybe it was still there, But somehow, after a period of time, the emotion dissipated, the thoughts cleared, and it was just you and the ceiling, or you and the sky, or you looking at yourself in the mirror till your face was blurry and you couldn't even see yourself. But it was there, and there was a stillness and a peace and a processing. That is a multitude of things. That experience that you used to have, not only was it a flawless meditation, it was also a flawless way of grieving. And I see so many people in pain today, having weird physical ailments and subtle challenges with their health, with their energy, with their emotional ability to have passion in life. And I see that this is there because of the fact that people don't grieve. We cry because we've been strong for too long. We cry because that's the only emotion we can get out anymore, because we've filled our well up and our bodies are saying, please don't let me hold on to this anymore. Because where does it go when you feel something? When you bottle up that emotion, when you say, I'm tough, I've got this. Where do those chemicals of grief go? I mean, they're in your body, but if you don't acknowledge them and process them, what happens to them? What are you holding in your body that needs to be released? And how can you today, for yourself, right now, give yourself space to sit and do nothing, to sit and be with yourself, to sit and really let go? Give yourself permission. Maybe start with 5 minutes, maybe up it to 10, but really, genuinely do nothing, no shoulding. I offer you this challenge, and let me know how it goes. Send me an email, send me a note. I love your feedback on how this goes for you over time. You know, whether it's staring at the ceiling or going out on a swing set and staring at the clouds or looking at yourself in the mirror. What do you find there? What meaning do you find? What understanding? What clarity? I'm so curious. Do let me know and enjoy. I give you permission, if you need it, to do nothing. Take that time for yourself. Give yourself that space.